Combined against T1 when they also won that game, but a lot closer, 13-11. So just to give you some thoughts, we see the attack coming to A here from Rise.
Dual 0 points coming out in version 1. Oh, that
Nice.
was, wow, okay. Prime getting flawless. We're an alarm bot and Nanostorm are waiting, and oh boy, all three players start to walk into it. Fragment's there to also follow up. Chip damage, very successful. They also isolate over Poise. Now you've got more utility coming out from Zellsis. Flashes and nades alike, but cannot make anything useful out of the weapons themselves. So with that, we go 4v4 as the take comes in.
Yeah, take is coming in here. Derrek able to find another entry. Zander, though, fighting back from down low. Good for two. A third. Zander is just teeing off right now with this Vandal inside the site. Neptune's gone down, but could still be rezzed. We get into this 2-on-2 situation. Spike looks like it could get planted, but the recon's been destroyed. And yeah, he could just never get comfortable there. Good job from version 1. Yeah.
In version 1, I mean, you feel like you should play for this, but they're not making much headway at the moment.
Yeah, they have a couple of stars and a 0
There
point,
we
so
go.
they'll be able to spot them and get that and trap them back there, but they're still going to have to get the frags with one person on Spike, and when 3 just swarm that one, that's going to be tough to stop.
Well, the dart comes through. Zellsis is not pulling off of this. It's all down to Zander. 1v2. Recon Bolt will reveal you've got to challenge through it, and as he does, Neptune makes use of the AR that was picked up to confirm the Thrifty and Rise. All of a sudden, right back into essentially what is a level game. Go the traps, alarm bot as well. Lockdown also into the mix. Wippie not in a position necessarily to deal with it. Penny's still kind of flirting on the outside, but Wippie and Zander, oh boy, they've done it all. They, oh God. Does it land?
You are divided.
It does not. No, 2 players detained. For a second I thought maybe, but now Penny can walk forward and watch 2 players essentially sing. What's happening? Derrek, though, in the corner. Impressive, but it doesn't matter in the end because the spike was stuck for the defuse, but holy
goodness.
headshots, Batman.
Comfortable on these retakes and these holds all across the map. We see Zellsis being pushed. He's not having any issues now. Null Command comes out for him to suppress this attack, limiting their utility to get into the site. Spots another. Oh,
Supa mid-map, and also the kills onto the site. It gets collected and returned to sender. Neptune still suppressed for another second. 1v3. Oh, 2.5.
still a way to res Zellsis now,
still
too.
down. And there's the play. They're really looking to get it. The help is not necessarily there, though. Neptune will confirm the kill. Flash comes out, comes around the corner. The spam from Zander now to pistols, and it's Neptune for the 1v3.
Oh, my goodness.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So a second one will come through, and that will still chew away some of the health bar.
Not too much, and obviously V1's still low on weaponry. Wippie trying to play with this frenzy in the corner, hoping they don't check. They kind of don't, but yeah, even with the flash, it's too much firepower for Raj. But Zellsis and Penny come in! What's happened here?
The flash was so good.
Crack at this, a lot of Killjoy utility though, as well as Astra. Stars positioned to defend this A attack. Hunter's Fury trying to pave a way forward onto the site, but look at Wippie just fold. Stays in the pocket, gets a kill.
And the Nano Swarm confirms for Wippie again. Still holding backside generator on the spike site. Derrek waiting for the peak. Coming from multiple angles, though, and it's just not going to happen, man.
It's on the map.
Our Penny's operator, by the way, is not here to try to counter out this tour. Gravity well. Null Command comes through. Doesn't matter. Zellsis just spams in the grab well. They also deal with Neptune. Not in a great spot to get collected. Zellsis to the desperate pistol. Still keeps the trades favorable for version 1. Looks like the retake's going to wait for maybe the Cosmic Divide to dissipate. They're going to use one of their own to try to subsection back over the spike site for their own and whip in a Nebula. Good patience. That was up Shanks. Boys can't get away. Neither can Neptune. Last one up is Supa. Nothing to find. Version 1. 9 rounds on the defense, and a lot of it was very comfortable, save, what, a 30.5 buy that they gave away.
RJ very quickly, not wasting any time getting in here.
Look how forward that 0 point was. They know they've got suppression pretty much all the way forward, but the fragment able to counter, and then a little bit of a jumping shorty will allow a second elimination to come through, but Penny is trying to challenge this, and the spam through the Nebula ties us back to a 3v3 situation. More information for Penny as they start to cross across the staircase. Zander as well, watching backside alley. Neptune finding some space to work with, but Penny says, I can jump around too. It's like a House of Pain album starting to be put together here as we go 2v2. Zellsis trying to plant, but denied, and then Derrek cleans it up from the stairs. They've just been caught with their pants down.
Indeed, they have. They have a couple of low health players as well with Shanks, though. Penny could be the same thing. And he's got to hurry as well to try to get there and help, because right now it's only Zellsis inside the side. He's got no support whatsoever. He's just trying to delay as much as he can.
Oh,
He gets
but
a
a good
kill!
flash. It's a good flash, and then the right click. So, oh, you thought for a second Derrek was going to fall. So now, Penny on the way over. You still have shock darts that could potentially delay. Second one comes out. Shanks misses the jump. He can't find the kill. And then effys around the corner. Now the recon bolt. It doesn't get dealt with. Shanks is going to get revealed and then tagged by the drone. 1v2 for him. Oh my, indeed. And zander is at least thinking the right thing, that there could be a flank coming through mid. He would be correct. There's going to be 2 players coming this way eventually. And he at least will find the first. Drone also trying to scout things out from the defensive spawn. Shoulder is seen as Shanks tries to make a play forward to the headhunter. But as the spam shots come through, he's taken down to tragically low HP. Now the last player left alive is poised on this long flank. And, well...
Well, you might want to finish that reload
weapon.
first. Might want to finish the reload before swinging out there. But, I mean, it's a small mistake.
Got one.
First kill's good. Thing about it is they have to rotate through this trademark. This very well may scout this play out. And it also slows it down. The time is a bit of a problem here. 8 seconds. They've got to get on. Oh, and the double nearly comes through.
They have time.
It's got time. Barely. Barely. So now it's Supa. 1v2. No utility to play with. Has to do this the old-fashioned way.
And, well...
Yeah. And there's a recon bolt behind this as well, keep in mind. So this is going to be very difficult. But if you want anybody, you feel like if it's Rise, why not Supa? Sees the first shoulder. Recon bolt does not come through all the way where it wants to. Doesn't make a difference. Double peek is good. Well, you do have a Hunter's Fury to try to open up at least part of this site. The tour of the force, I was going to say for a second, Shanks looked like he was a little bit unconfident if he wanted to still hold here. But at least does take down Penny, so now 3v5. We've seen worse odds for V1 that they've been able to succeed. The problem this time is the Guardian of the tour had just too much to deal with. Zander will just let this round fade away and likely just save.
Yeah, the problem is just all the eggs of V1 were in the one basket. Now it's trying to attack into this A site, but again, just so much counter utility from Rise. Never allowed them to get safe passage into the site, and Zander does a little bit of damage there, forcing some rebuying, but that's the least of Rise's problems. They need to win 7 in a row.
Of stacking more numbers mid for Rise, including the operator of Shanks, who has been peeking there almost exclusively. Poised now caught out, and oh boy, caught out indeed. First 2 kills come through cleanly for V1. No lockdown, like you mentioned, which means that you've got a Hunter's Fury to secure this post.
They didn't even use it to take the site, so V1 have it to hold off the retake. This is rough.
It sure is. So now Shanks trying for something miraculous. It will not happen. On the other front, the wallbang does confirm a lot of damage from V1. Zander, late flank, denies any play through tree. Up top at glass, nothing there. Version 1, man.
Needed.
Never needed. Neither was the Hunter's Fury, by the way. Just casual. Unreal. This version 1 team's nuts. Yeah, that's all the plant. And with these shock darts, the answer is yes. Penny down low inside of hell.
Spike planted.
effys has to stick and does, but it costs him a very large majority of his health.
Indeed it does. Trying to see the recons come out. They're trying to set up this retake. They know that Penny's underneath balcony now, so they're trying to use that to their advantage to come in here.
Oh, the concussions are great for Riot to get an input. Look at this reveal coming through. effys gets one in the corner. Got a little bit of help, and effys got a double. Now it's down to a 2v2. Zellsis and Wippie playing deep over towards sewer. Derrek through the wall, good for 1, but the nanostorm pulls off the defuse, and Wippie will confirm the 1v2 finish. Version 1, steal the pistol. 0 points. Also the vacuum, trying to catch anybody out for the defense there towards garage. Nobody's home though. And now you've got nades and stuns over at the backside of the site. Zellsis clears out 1. No problem to finish off on the second. Good help from Penny. And the last player in the site, once again poised, can only hope but find 1. Spike does get dropped though. So maybe a chance to Rise to still fight this back, especially if Derrek can double up like he's had. Now a 2v2 comes through. Wippie for 1 and Wippie for 2.
Boy, these rounds have been kind of close, but V1 are just staying out in front each time. That's in the biz.
NSG greater than you.
Reminds me of, like, what is it, 12 Jump Street or whatever? 21 Jump Street?
Neptune just finds a Colette Sheriff headshot to maybe put a Thrifty into the cards here. We'll get back to your 21 jump shoot reference in a moment, but
it's
we
fine.
still got a round on hand.
Neptune's sheriff kill definitely takes priority over what I was trying to accomplish with my discussion of 21 jump shoot. Yes, as we are going to see a retake trying to come in here from Riot again. Dagger's out for Penny. Hunter's Fury doesn't really land the mark. Wippie trying to get a backstab. Doesn't quite, but Zander gets a kill, keeps it even.
Oh, poised! What an unbelievable shot to deal with Penny in the sky. Zander 1v2. Guardian and a sheriff in front of him. There's the first. And the second comes around the same corner! More heroics from V1! Another 1v2! Full utility for both effys and wippie, so maybe there's a chance to hold 3v5, but I'm right there with you. This has to be a round where Rise gets on the board.
Neptune's already found him.
Frag comes through. A little bit of damage onto Zander. Into the nebula he goes, and there's the elimination. effys looking to at least secure a plant. We'll be able to, but there's not an exit here. Flash to the nebula, now the retake coming hot and heavy, and yeah, there's nowhere for V1 to go.
Yep, flawless. Warmed up. Get into the zone.
Knife dash, gravity well, shot hits. Oh. All right, well, that's what the doctor ordered. Nova Pulse comes through. They're still going to try to commit to this RV1. Derrek in the corner. Only good for one, but now Shanks. Let's get the hot hand going. Double with the operator, and then Neptune, who's there to help, will make sure nothing more happens.
Find Shanks and maybe push him back. He's behind double stack. I don't know if he got spotted. I don't think he did, so Wippie gets caught there by Shanks, who's able to now dash away. It was a bit of a feint, though. It's going to be a C attack.
With the orb, Hunter's Fury will be called immediately out, and they've got good information. Can you convert on any of this damage? The answer is yes, 2 for 1. So now we go back to a 3v3 counter coming out from Derrek. But it doesn't make too much of a difference. V1 just kind of dance around it, and in the same moment, they have downed Neptune. So it's up to Derrek and Shanks. Recon bolt comes through, knives out, and oh my goodness, there is so much value right here. 0 point coming through. They try to challenge on Neptune getting alive, and he's only up for a brief second. Zellsis, Zander, no problem for the 2v3 if you want to call it that. His first half, by the way, too. Yeah, it's a huge round.
Oh.
Null command goes up, Cosmic Divide, and Shanks. The timing here.
What?
No, it's a Petty in your face! And Petty's been able to turn that into a double. Zellsis will fall, but it's not going to make too much of a difference. He'll be brought right back up. Spike will be collected, and effys will plant.
It.
Nope, just kidding. Zellsis will
back off. You got to back off here. Cosmic Divide gets spent, though. That's the sad part. They're trying to use that for the retake. And so that's off the table now, and it's a 2v5. You can't go for this. Economy's too low. You need these weapons. And I would love to see that slow-mo on the... Because that... I don't know how in the world Shanks doesn't want to put the kill there.
He got flashed.
Did he?
I think it was the big... I think so.
That would
I mean, it happened so quickly, it was hard to see, but...
Yeah, I didn't know if the flash connected or not. It's like he was, like, trying to play up on the wall to catch someone off guard as they came up sewers, and all of a sudden Penny's in his face and wins the fight, and they lose Zellsis temporarily, I guess, but other than that, pretty much flawless. Does it count as flawless if you lose a player in resin? Well, now it doesn't matter, because now it's definitely not flawless. But
good question, because you technically only get the ace when a Sage resurrects, even if you get 6 kills. You don't get...
Then Supamen does miss. They're charging up. He's re-peeking. It's going to get caught yet again. Players are making their way in, but now Supamen's able to strike with time low.
10 seconds. You got to make a play. And now Neptune's here. Supamen may have done enough. Spike is being planted. It's going to be stuck for it. And no, not going to come down. Oh, part of it does, but the kills come through quickly. So, yeah, Supa does just barely enough.
But a spike goes down and a suppress goes out. It's really going to come down to what Penny can do in this corner. Does it get checked? Good shock dart, making it hard for them to clear Penny's corner. Another one comes in, again, making it tough to peek out Penny holding this angle.
Penny's timing is exquisite. 2 kills through. Not done yet, though. Neptune from deep leaves Penny. Derrek 1v1, and it's Penny. Nearly grabs a nickel. 4 in the round for him. And it's 8-3 V1.
Yep. All drone from effys going to start clearing out some of these corners at A, but Derrek pulls out the Hunter's Fury, is going to get 1 tag and gets the frag onto Wippie. So a good opening kill, but again, V1 have been so successful at just kind of handling that, coming out and just fragging out anyway, and there it is an example. Zander taking the dome off of Supamen. That grape has been popped. Spike makes its way in, spanned to the smoke at spawn. Zellsis with another. Trying to make sure they aren't rezzing. Yeah,
I like the call. Spike goes down. 0 point comes through.
They get the res.
Neptune is brought back. 3 agents will be, of course, caught out by this. Cosmic Divide now creating a line in the sand. 4v4.
Oh, no.
But zander caught, trying to pull the grab well. Now Rise on the way back through, but a lot of reveal starts to happen. Can they convert off these kills, though? It's the real question, because Derrek comes through mid, finds all 4 inside the site, and Rise will at least be able to tally up 4.5. It'll push him straight into an alarm bot over towards garage. It does get deleted, but at least the defense knows exactly where they need to position. Zander in the back corner. Wippie trying to find an entry. Not going to take anything with him. Zander nearly gets a lineup, but can only tally the 1. So now, how about this? effys shock dart denies. Oh boy, and now Penny's forward. Oh, the trade! Oh my goodness, Penny! What in the flick shot is that?
The bodyguard with the Spectre, so that's again just good T play to get Penny out of dodge. They will maintain their hold on the site. The dash is coming in. effys does get cleared.
Oh, the burst coming through. Penny also still holding onto the site. It's Zellsis with 2. Poised. Down low in hell. Everyone knows where he's at.
Yep.
Everybody knows where he's at. Zellsis, no problems there. V1 in a prime position to go 2-0 and not drop a map through qualification at a 128 team bracket. Are you kidding me? What a contact here for Penny. Shanks trying to work this corner. And well, work it he has not. Spam shots through the cloud burst. Just everything's connecting.
Yep. Suck doesn't really have an impact there. Penny's still able to escape. Nebula now blocks. Division into sight. Shanks trying to come through anyway. Gets caught by Penny, who's on for an ace.
One enemy remaining.
Stolen away, maybe not. Poised 2. Third.
Bracket. That'll be Sully up on, I believe, bringing the action on that one.
Here comes the take. At least initially, this is just Shanks finding pressure. No, don't get backed in. Nope, not gonna happen because the kill gets out of dodge. Other side of the map, Penny responds. Hunter's Fury defensively, trying to clear out a lobby. Does not connect for much, but Penny sees a shoulder. That's enough. It's poised down, plus also information on the spike.
Yep. Able to stay safe as well here. He is kind of trapped in this corner, though. He does not have a dash to get out. Needs a kill to build it back up again. He might find it. No, Superman clears instead. Zellsis, though, catches Shanks on the flank. And now they have numbers again.
There at least is some utility here for Rise to clear an entryway onto A. The thing about it is you've got Wippie on a long flank again. Wippie has not made any noise at all this round. On the way through, Zellsis does not get tagged up too heavily. Actually sends more damage than receives it. And now Wippie can get activated in the back. Yep. Oh, boy.
Oh,
Derrek?
dear.
Derrek? No.
Afraid not. And he has his ult, but that's really about it. It's all going to come down to base abilities and gunplay. Shanks got eaten up a little bit here.
Yep. We stayed alive, and now the judge can start to make its ruling. Only for 1, though. effys trades it out. Zander's going to play through C Garage, and the rest of V1 just clean up for flooding in? What? What?
I mean, they just packed up. I mean, I feel like a lot of that came down to Shanks needing more out of the judge up close in the smoke at stairs. When he goes down, it just frees up V1 to come out as a pack and just start swinging out trades. And boy, did they do so efficiently, as they've been doing all day long. And there you have it. Version 1, your victors. Flawless run through the bracket, not dropping a singular map to accrue complexity and now Rise, as well as the opponents they faced earlier in the bracket. They are our 5th team qualified to the main event after the 4 invited teams that have been waiting and watching to see who their opponents will be. They've discovered one of them. It's going to be V1.